I would like to proudly announce that in 3 weeks' time, ECW will be going off the air. I'd like to thank all of the technicians, cameramen, directors, producers, everyone, certainly the superstars who made ECW the success that it truly was.
Welcome everybody to Tampa, Florida, and we are live for ECW's first pay-per-view in years. And we are going to be kicking it off with some one-on-one tables action, as Big E is going to be taking on Chad Gable here tonight. After the last couple of weeks, Big E costing Chad Gable his opportunity to challenge for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. He is going to be looking to get his revenge against Big E. Big E, he just recently on ECW, he was in a match with Johnny Curtis, and he was close to getting the win. But Chad Gable, able to distract him, was not able to, I guess you could say he kind of gave a distraction, and Big E was not able to pick up the win, and Curtis was able to pull up one of the biggest upsets in ECW history thus far. But right now, Big E and Johnny Curtis, both of these guys, both of them are potential World Heavyweight Champions in the making. Big E, a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, all the way back in Season 2, made some calls from Dolph Ziggler to help him to fight off the Bullet Club at Clash of Champions during his WWE Championship match. But ever since then, Big E lost the championship after the rebranding at ECW was supposed to take place. Everybody was stripped of the titles. But here we go, Big E and Chad Gable are getting right off to a big start, as Chad Gable immediately out of the gate just attacking Big E. And look at, right to the face. And Big E coming back even further. Big E just, right to the face. And now Big E and Chad Gable, remember the winner of this, look at this, Chad Gable moved out of the way. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table. And you can just see those two tables at ringside, as Chad Gable just drapes Big E across the top rope. And, wait a minute now. Chad Gable to the outside, he's got a chair in his hand, and chair directly to the head. And now Chad Gable, he's already getting extreme. He's already laying waste to Big E with that chair. And to the back. No, not again. And now Chad Gable just throwing down the chair in an act of defiance. And Big E just trying to struggle to get back up to his feet. Chad Gable's picked up a table. And Big E, look at this, counters. Big E with a huge belly-to-belly suplex. May have nicked his head on the table there as he threw him right over. And now Big E, look at this. He's got Chad Gable. He just got him. Just drops him down like he was nothing. And drops a big elbow on the chest of Chad Gable. Later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will also see the Lucha Mafia take on Mustache Mountain for the ECW World Tag Team Championships. We will see Killian Dain take on Bo Dallas for the ECW World Television Championship. Liv Morgan, Asuka, Shirai, Sasha Banks, and Bianca Belair will take place in a fatal 5-way elimination match for the ECW Women's Championship. And the last, look at this now, Chad Gable getting up the enziguri. Chad Gable to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Chad Gable tried to go for a crossbody, but Big E caught him. And Big E just tossing Chad Gable. Tossing him right across the ring. Chad Gable, he's trying to recuperate. He's trying to get back into this match as Big E sets up that table into the corner. And wait a minute now. Big E with the Irish whip right into that table. Face first goes Chad Gable. Luckily, he didn't go through it. But, like I said, in our main event, ladies and gentlemen, we will see Apollo... we'll see Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn take on each other in the Extreme Rules match for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. So, Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn, Apollo Crews giving up his United States Championship on SmackDown to register for a championship shot, and Sami Zayn winning the huge gauntlet match that took place 2 weeks ago on ECW to challenge Apollo here tonight. But right now we're going to be, Big E, look at this, catching himself, hits him with an enziguri, and Big E getting right back into the ring. Huge right hand, and Big E now, look at this, he's got Chad Gable. Big E's lifting up Gable. I don't like where this is going, but Chad Gable firing away. He's got those punches on deck. He's got those punches, and he's gonna lay waste. Look at this, Chad Gable rolling it up and just throwing him away. And now Chad Gable going to the outside. He's got something in mind. He's got one of them tables in his hand, and I don't like what Chad has in mind. As Big E goes to the outside, Chad Gable is in the middle of the ring, just waiting for Big E to get back in. And I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I mean, you can just see Chad Gable's. Oh, look at this though. Big E, he's got a table of his own, and it looks like they're gonna meet in the middle. Chad Gable jumps right over the ropes and just flies in with a flying clothesline, knocking him right off his boots. Chad Gable and Big E, they're just both just want to lay waste to each other. We got a hell of a lot of tables in the middle of the ring. I mean, all you gotta do is put your opponent through one of them. So we already got something in mind. And look at this now. Big E rolls him right over. Huge splash from Big E. Big E delivering a splash on Chad Gable. And now Big E, he's got the other table. He's setting it up in the corner. And I don't like what this I don't know what Big E is thinking, but I definitely do not like this idea. And Big E now, look at this. He has 4 tables set up in the middle of the ring. All of the tables are in the corners. I mean, he can just lay waste to wherever he wants to. He can just throw him through whatever table he wants. There's 4 of them. Make your pick. But now Big E, look at this now. Chad Gable was on the offense, but Big E coming back, hits him right in the stomach. And now Big E, look at this. Face first goes Chad Gable into that table. And now Big E, no, not again. Face first goes Gable. Wait a minute now. Oh no, what does he have in mind? And again, Big E I think he might be going for the 4th one. I mean, he did the 3rd, but Big E now. Well, there you go. Chad Gable just got thrown in the 4 tables. I don't even know if Chad Gable's got enough left in the tank to continue this match. But wait a minute now. Big E's got Chad Gable on his shoulder, just walking around with him. What does he have in mind here? It looks like he's gonna pick a table, but Chad Gable rolls out of it and knocks out the knee from under Big E. And wait a minute now, Big E, he's on the outside. Chad Gable's picked up one of those tables. And wait a minute, what does Gable have in mind here? He goes to the outside, but here comes Big E, like a wrecking ball out of hell, just knocking Chad Gable down. And look at this now, Big E with a belly-to-belly suplex on the outside. And Big E now getting back into this match. He's got Chad Gable just laid out right out there, and Big E now setting up that table. I don't know what he's got in mind. I know what he has in mind. He's trying to put Chad Gable through a table. If he wants to win this match, that's what he's got to do. And Chad Gable able to counter out of that belly-to-belly suplex. And Chad Gable just throwing Big E right into the ring post. Gable lifting up that table. He's got something in mind, setting it up on the outside. And Chad Gable's just taking his time. They're coming in with those strikes, but Big E comes back harder. They're countering and throwing him right into the ring post. Good Lord, Big E and Chad Gable. Both of these men, both of them, they know what it's like. Jesus Lord, just face first. And now, Big E just throws him right down. And now Big E he's got Chad Gable, just throws him right into the apron. And wait a minute now, Big E just throwing Chad Gable into the middle of the ring. And oh no, Big E. Big E has Chad Gable laid out on that chair. And what does he have in mind? Oh no. Oh my God! Just sandwiched his neck between the table and the chair. God. Oh. There's no love lost between these two. Oh! And Big E just coming in with those chair shots. Just attacking Chad Gable. But Gable moved out of the way and drops Big E with a drop kick in the middle of the ring. And Chad Gable now staring at Big E. But Big E just comes in with a huge knee directly to the face of Gable. Big E wrenching that arm in. But Chad Gable throws away with an elbow. And now Gable's looking at Big E. Look at this. They're just trying to get back into this match. They don't have anything left. But Big E, Big E throwing those right hands. They just have to somehow put the chair in. Big E and Chad Gable. Chad Gable just comes in with an elbow. Nearly knocked Big E off of his boots. But wait a minute now. Chad Gable, look at this. Huge straight jacket suplex. And Chad Gable just looking at Big E's lifeless corpse. Just trying. What does Chad Gable have in mind here? He picks up one of the tables from the corner. And look at this now. Chad Gable setting up one of those tables in the middle of the ring. He's got something in mind. And Big E's just struggling to get back up to his feet. Gable's ready to put this match to rest. And oh man! Just dropping Big E on the back of his head. And now Chad Gable setting up the table. And he's got something in mind. He's gonna throw Big E into the direction of that table. And he looks to put him through it. And Chad Gable now, he's got Big E laid out on that table. He's got Big E in a prone position. But tried to use an axe handle. Big E got up out of the way. And Big E now taking giving Chad Gable his offense. Just using those knees, those huge strikes to his advantage. We all know that Big E is known for his power, being a powerhouse, but I never really realized how fierce this man can be. Especially as Chad Gable. And there goes Chad Gable to the outside. Big E's he wants to put this match away, but Chad Gable, Gable and Big E, they're just both laying waste to each other. As Chad Gable now, to the outside, just slammed his head onto the apron, or the barricade, rather. And now Chad Gable, look at this, he's walking away from Big E and picking up one of those tables. He's got something in mind. He's gonna, oh no. Chad Gable stacking those tables on the outside. Chad Gable's he's got a double stacked table. I don't know what he's got in mind here, but now Chad Gable's gonna go to the top rope. Big E's on the outside. Chad Gable with a crossbody, but Big E moved right out of the way. And now Big E, he's going to take control of Chad Gable and just slams him down on the outside. Slams him down on the outside. Chad Gable, just felt the brunt of it, but he's still fighting. Chad Gable and Big E, both of these men know what it's like to be in that ring. And Chad Gable now, look at this, just staring down Big E. He's got that chair in hand, waiting for Big E to come right at him. Big E says, come at me. Come on. And Chad Gable just stretches that chair across the face of Big E. And you can just see that chair is just full of Big E's blood. And just Big E, throwing away the chair. And Big E now, he's got something in mind. Big E just looking at Chad Gable. Look at this torture rack. We've seen this before. Big E, boom! Right onto the chair. Huge torture rack slam onto the chair. Oh, wait a minute now. We've also seen this before. Pepsi twist from Big E. Big E with the Pepsi twist. Just knocking Chad Gable out. And Big E just looking at Chad Gable. Oh my God, I can't even imagine what Chad Gable's got to be feeling. I mean, he's barely able to stand right now, and Big E's just playing with him. Oh, no. belly-to-belly suplex. I think Gable may have nicked the corner of that table. Good Lord, Big E and Chad Gable, both of these men are going at it. But look at this now, Chad Gable attacking the legs, attacking the foundation of Big E Langston. But now Big E, he's got something in mind. Oh, but Gable comes back with a huge strike to the back. And now Big E's trying to get back into it. But Chad Gable comes in with that rolling wheel kick, knocking Big E off of his senses. Chad Gable, he's got something in mind here. Uh-oh, Chad Gable lifts him up. Backslide driver. Drops him on his back, on the back of his head. And now Big E, look at this, he's got something in mind. Big E lifts him up. But now Big E, he's got Chad Gable, drops him down. Hits a DDT onto that chair. And now Big E, he's got Chad Gable wrapping that chair around his skull. And look at Chad Gable. Chad Gable, just look at the, the blood. And no. But now Chad Gable now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Gable threw the chair away and just slams Big E's face onto the table. And now Gable lifts up the chair once again. And you can just see that Chad Gable's face is just covered in that crimson mask. Oh, and Big E comes back. But Chad Gable's just still laying waste with that chair. And now, and now Gable's just still laying waste to Big E with that chair. But now, Big E comes in with a huge strong strike to the back. And a belly-to-belly suplex delivered. And now Big E, he's got Chad Gable. Big E just comes in with the right hands and comes back even harder. And now he's, but Chad Gable comes in and just uses that right hand. But Big E, he's just laying waste. He's got more. He's got more in his arsenal as Chad Gable just gets caught in the face with another. And Big E's just wants to give Chad Gable even more punishment that he's already taking. And look at this now, Big E's look like he's going to set up for something big. I mean, look at this now, Big E throwing him off of the ropes. Big E caught him, belly to belly. Huge belly to belly suplex. And wait a minute now, Big E, huge big splash. Huge big splash from Big E. Chad Gable has nothing left. Big E, he's got Chad Gable in the bag here. And those double stack tables are still on the outside. What in the hell is Big E thinking? No. Big E, he's going to go for something big. And a spear through the table. But wait a minute. Chad Gable is the winner. Big E put himself to... Chad Gable made contact as Big E delivered the spear. So technically Chad Gable put Big E through the table. Chad Gable has picked up the win. Big E is still laying... He's just still on his knees on the outside here. He's barely can stand. And just look at the replays here. Big E delivering. And here you go. You can see it once again. Big E goes for the spear. But as you can see, Gable moves out of the way. And he was not able to get through the table. Big E, he went through the tables by himself. See, there you go. Big E, as contact was made, Big E fell through the table. So Chad Gable has picked up the win here tonight at Guilty as Charged. Chad Gable has defeated Big E in a grueling matchup. Chad Gable just walking around in the ring, feeling accomplished. Big E can barely stand. We gotta get medical attention out here to check on these two men. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to some more ECW Championship action as the ECW Television Championship is about to be defended as Bo Dallas is going to step up to the plate. he's going to be challenging the ECW World Television Champion, Killian Dain. Killian Dain selected Bo Dallas personally for this match. And tonight, Killian Dain, he's got one hell of a competition. Bo Dallas, he's going to have to be stepping up to the plate if he thinks he's going to be able to knock down Killian Dain. Because I believe in Bo Dallas. I think that Dallas has the possibility of being the ECW World Heavyweight Champion one day. But Bo Dallas, he's got one hell of a challenge. He's going to have to be taking down the Beast of Belfast. He's going to have to somehow pull the rabbit out of the hat if he wants to walk out. If he wants to walk out the ECW World Television Champion. But Bo Dallas, we've all seen him, former Raw Tag Team Champion, former NXT World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, you know, you can't even imagine that, you know, Bo Dallas, he's got to have to somehow step up to the plate. He's going to have to, because if anything has cemented Bo Dallas as of late, Bo Dallas has been winning a lot at our live events where we showed you footage that Bo Dallas picked up the win and Killian Dain basically came out and said, I choose you, I'll see you were guilty as charged. But now, you know, Bo Dallas has only had one televised match since the rebranding of ECW, where he competed against Shane Thorne in the Gauntlet Contendership match, but Shane Thorne was not Bo Dallas was not able to pick up the win. Shane Thorne was the one who won the match, but you know, you gotta think though, because Bo Dallas still came out on top. He's the one here guilty as charged. It may not be the ECW World Championship, but I mean, it's the next best thing to being the heavyweight champion. But you can just see now as Killian Dain makes his entrance. Killian Dain winning the ECW World Television Championship. The first episode of ECW where he defeated the Velveteen Dream and Robert Roode in a triple threat match. And Killian Dain was able to pick up the win and walk out as the ECW World Television Champion. And now Killian Dain making his first televised championship defense. And we can see also that Killian Dain rocking some different attire that we're used to seeing him in. I mean, Killian Dain, Killian Dain was always on SmackDown. He was formerly known as Big Damo. He was, you know, rocking up the SmackDown ranks. And there you can see it, ladies and gentlemen, the ECW World Television Championship. That's going to be up for grabs right now. But Bo Dallas, you know, he was on Raw for a while. He was the person who we didn't really see a lot of. He did have a title match with Curtis Axel as a part of the B team against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins all the way back in Season 1's finale at Extreme Rules. But ever since then, we have not seen Bo Dallas as of late. But ever since, you know, once he heard that ECW was upon us, and he immediately took the opportunity. He offered to move to ECW, and Paul Heyman accepted him with open arms. And Killian Dain, you know, he was not too keen on leaving SmackDown, but as you can see, it's done well for him. I mean, he's got that ECW World Television Championship in his hands as he hands it off to our referee. Will it be for the last time? Will Killian Dain be able to walk out still ECW World Television Championship? That will be challenged right now. And here we go, Tampa, Florida on their feet for this very competitive match. And here we go, Killian Dain in the bottom right, Bo Dallas in the top left. Killian Dain immediately out of the gate, dropping Bo Dallas down with a missile drop kick. There's been nothing but respect for both of these men. Oh, and there's the wasteland into a senton. Beautifully done by the Beast of Belfast. And like I said, these men have no bad blood against them. This is a match that both of these men have been wanting to see, as Bo Dallas throws away with a clothesline and tries to knock down Killian Dain. But Dallas, after a third time's a charm, Bo Dallas knocks down Killian Dain, and Dallas now into the pinfall, but Dain able to kick out. ECW World Television Championship on the line. Oh! But Killian Dain tried to get dropped with a DDT, But Killian Dain coming back with those huge strikes. I mean, you gotta think the Beast. Oh! The Beast of Belfast. And Bo Dallas, he's... You never want to count out Bo Dallas. He's one of those men that you will always see in the back. And Killian Dain comes in with a backpack stunner and just drops Bo Dallas in the middle of the ring. And now Killian Dain just looking at Dallas. But Dallas comes in with a huge elbow. And now Bo Dallas just coming in with those right hands. Bo Dallas, he's got something in mind as he tried to go for that big boot. Didn't even stagger Killian Dain. But now Dain lifts him up and into a saving grace, dropping Bo Dallas right down to his back. Killian Dain, you know, he's got the Ulster Plantation as his finisher. Bo Dallas, he's been utilizing a set of moves that we haven't really seen him pull out a lot. I mean, Bo Dallas, he's been trying to, I guess you could say he's been kind of experimenting with moves. He's been idolizing moves such as the Shat. Oh, and look at this now, Killian Dain going into the pinfall, but Dallas able to get the shoulder up. Bo Dallas been utilizing a move that he calls suspending Bo Leaf, which is sort of like a modified jackhammer. And then there's also the move formerly made by Goldust, the curtain call. And Bo Dallas, he's been racking up a lot of wins on our ECW live shows as of late. But now Bo Dallas, look at this now, he's got Killian Dain, just slingshots him right into the bottom rope. And I mean, Bo Dallas now, he just wants to lay waste. As Bo Dallas tried to wrench the arm, Killian Dain, using the size advantage right over him, just powers him down with a clothesline. And now Dain throws him away. Look at this, over the ropes. What the hell? Look at that! Beautiful strength delivered from the Beast of Belfast. And look at this now, Killian Dain with a Boston Crab. He's got Bo Dallas in the middle of the ring. Dallas is trying to get back into this, but Bo Dallas rolls him over. And now, as Killian Dain making his way back up to the match. But look at this now, Bo Dallas rolling up Killian Dain in the middle of the ring. Killian Dain's shoulders are down, but Bo Dallas, I thought Bo Dallas may have been able to get the one-up on Killian Dain, but Killian Dain's too quick on the draw. And now Killian Dain, he's got Bo Dallas. He's got Bo Dallas trying to get back into this match. Killian Dain, he's got this match won. Oh! So far, look at this, just grabbing the arm, just taking control of Bo Dallas, pulling him in for a clothesline. Like I said, Killian Dain, he just has full control over Bo Dallas right now. And Killian Dain still got a lot more in the tank, but Bo Dallas comes in with a huge boot to the face. And look at this now, Bo Dallas, huge butterfly DDT, but Killian Dain able to roll out of it. And now Killian Dain, he's got the offense. Lifting up Bo Dallas, drops him for a suplex. Drops Bo Dallas with a suplex. And now Killian Dain off of the ropes, drops an elbow. Drops him with an elbow. And now Killian Dain looking at Bo Dallas in the middle of the ring. Dain's got something in mind. I really don't want to know. And Killian Dain now, look at this, has Bo Dallas. Look at the strength. Deadlift power bomb. And shoulders are down. Bo Dallas could be put away here, but Dallas with a kick out. Huge kick out from Bo Dallas. Killian Dain and Dallas are just going at it as Bo Dallas throws up the elbow, or throws up the knee to the sternum. Oh! But Killian Dain comes in with a huge headbutt. And now Killian Dain looking at Bo Dallas right in the face, wrenching the arm behind him. But now Dain, he's just getting those shots in the stomach, getting those shots in the sternum. Bo Dallas might have him right where he wants him, throwing those right hands. Bo Dallas, he may have something in mind as he takes down Killian Dain with a spear. Shoulders are down. Killian Dain could be put away here, but no. Killian Dain with the shoulder up. Bo Dallas using all the force that he could and all the force that he can muster to knock down Killian Dain. And there's a big boot. Now Bo Dallas, he's got Killian Dain on it, trying to wonder how he's going to put his opponent away here. Dain just comes in with a chop, but oh, right to the face. And now, what does Killian Dain have in mind? Look at this now. Oh my God. Killian Dain with a belly to belly to the outside. And look at this now. Killian Dain drops the knee onto the face of Bo Dallas. And like I said, Killian Dain, Oh, wait a minute now. Killian Dain, it looks like he's going to go back up. Drop the knee on Bo Dallas. I don't think he may have gotten a lot of it. And wait a minute, Dallas doesn't notice. Going for a clothesline, but Bo Dallas moves out of the way. And now Bo Dallas grabbing the head and drops him for a bulldog on the outside. Bo Dallas and Killian Dain. But Killian Dain tried to get hit with a huge big boot. But Bo Dallas, look at this, rolls out of the tiger suplex. And once again, driving his head to the mat with to the outside with a huge running bulldog. Bo Dallas and Killian Dain, both of these men, huge competitors, huge, always been for the love of the mat. And Bo Dallas and Killian Dain, this is a match that I would have never guessed we would see such competitive energy in. And now look at this, now Killian Dain's got Bo Dallas up, drops him onto the top rope for a snake eyes. I don't think that's such a good idea. I mean, oh, wait a minute, Killian Dain, he's got Bo Dallas. Killian Dain drops him for a huge front slam. Bo Dallas just flat. And now Killian Dain just drops him flat in the middle of the ring and throws him into the corner. But Bo Dallas gets the elbow up and comes in for a flying clothesline. But Killian Dain, I think he may have sidestepped there. And now Killian, look at this, lifting up Bo Dallas by his left arm, just using those boots, and pulls him in for another clothesline. And now Killian Dain grabbing him by the head, but Bo Dallas coming in with a jawbreaker. Bo Dallas coming in, drops him with a chop, and a huge double fist punch to the face of Killian Dain. But Dain comes in with a chop to the sternum, and Killian Dain with a huge uppercut. And Dain right to the back. And Killian Dain now just looking at Bo Dallas, and there's an uppercut. And now, what does Bo Dallas have in mind? Killian Dain comes in with a running cross body right across the face of Bo Dallas. Shoulders are down. He could have it here, but Bo Dallas gets the shoulders up. Killian Dain and Bo Dallas, both of these men, they idolize being the best competitors that they can be, and they are both just going at it like wild animals, just going. Now Killian Dain, he's got something in mind here. Killian Dain, he's got Bo Dallas, Ulster plantation. Shoulders are down. Killian Dain has picked up the win. No, he does not. Bo Dallas kicks out. Bo Dallas just kicked out of the Ulster plantation. And now Dain back into the pinfall, and Dallas gets the shoulders up that time. You have got to be kidding me. Bo Dallas and Killian Dain. Killian Dain really just using the Ulster plantation. I thought he may have put away Bo Dallas there. But Bo Dallas, he's got a lot more in the tank. I mean, I don't know if he's going to have enough after this. But Bo Dallas, look at this, rolling him out, pulling Killian Dain down. And look at this, right to the face of Bo Dallas. Or from Bo Dallas, as he drops him with the Bo Dazzler. Bo Dazzler from Bo Dallas, rather. And Killian Dain down for the count, but no. Bo Dallas dropping Killian Dain with the Bo Dazzler in the middle of the ring. And now Bo Dallas going to the top rope. He's got Killian Dain in the drop zone. Bo Dallas, he's got something in mind here. Drops him for the crossbody. No, he doesn't. Killian Dain caught him and just throws him across the ring. And look at this now. Killian Dain just backing off. The referee making sure that Bo Dallas is able to stay in this match. Bo Dallas says, I'm good. I'm going to keep fighting. And now Killian Dain, he's got Bo Dallas up. And now Killian Dain comes in, drops the senton. And now Killian Dain, tried to go for an even bigger senton off of the top, or off of the second rope rather. And now Bo Dallas, he's got something in mind here. Bo Dallas, look at this, suspending Bo Leaf. And look at this now, shoulders are down. Killian Dain could be put away, but Killian Dain gets the shoulders up. Bo Dallas gets the shoulder, or Killian Dain rather, gets the shoulder up. And Bo Dallas cannot believe it. Both of these men have a lot of fighting spirit within them, and they are both just not going to lay down. They are going to keep fighting until they have nothing left. And Bo Dallas now. Oh! Bo Dallas able to sidestep and just drops him down for a full Nelson face buster. I think he may have busted open Killian Dain there. And no, oh! Bo Dallas just using his knees to his advantage. And look at that, just look at the face of Killian Dain. Just covered in blood. But now, oh! Killian Dain, he's got something in mind. Oh! Jesus. Like I said, Killian Dain's got the power within him. But now Killian Dain, Bo Dallas came right over the shoulder and just drops him with a reverse DDT. Bo Dallas getting back into this match. And now Bo Dallas into the corner with a clothesline. And now Bo Dallas comes in with a huge knee. And now Killian Dain, he's rolling to the outside. But look at this now, Killian Dain grabbing the legs of Bo Dallas. Just grabbing him and throws his legs to the outside. And now Killian Dain, Killian Dain's got him. He's got him up on his shoulders. And oh, wait a minute. What does he have in mind here? Killian Dain putting him onto his shoulder. Oh! Face first goes Bo Dallas onto the stairs. I think he may have busted open. I think he may have been busted open there. And now Killian Dain face first. Right. Killian Dain sending Bo Dallas face first into the stairs. And now Killian Dain throwing Bo Dallas back into the ring. What in the hell does Killian Dain have in mind here? Killian Dain with a huge flying splash. Bo Dallas could be put away here. Shoulders are down, but Bo Dallas able to kick out. Good Lord. That was 305 pounds. That just came crashing down on Bo Dallas from the top rope. And he's still getting into this match. And now Killian Dain off the ropes and comes in with a huge flying crossbody. That crossbody may have taken Bo Dallas out. But look at this now. Dallas lands on his feet. And now Bo Dallas comes in. And now Bo Dallas, look at this. Oh, he's got the offense. He's got Killian Dain right where he wants him. What is this now, Biggie? Oh, Bo Dallas drops some suspending Bo Leaf once again. And what the hell is Bo Dallas thinking here? Drops him with the suspending Bo Leaf. But now he's going to go to the top rope. And now he's got something in mind. Bo Dallas, look at this senton! But Killian Dain moved out of the way. Bo Dallas's cockiness just cost him. He could have had the win there. But Bo Dallas came in with a flying clothesline. Dain sidestepping, just tossing him towards the ropes. And Dallas, look at this. He may have a little bit more in the tank than I expected. But Killian Dain able to cut it off quickly and into the corner. Killian Dain throwing Bo Dallas into the corner. I do not like this. Killian Dain's got Bo Dallas up. It takes him out of the corner. And Killian Dain, Ulster plantation. Bo Dallas may not have anything left. Dain into the pinfall. Shoulders are down. And Killian Dain retains the ECW World Television Championship. And look at this, just Killian Dain and Bo Dallas putting on one hell of a match. Both of these men should not be ashamed. Killian Dain retains the ECW World Television Championship. And Bo Dallas, he has nothing to be ashamed of. Look at the strength here. Look at this, suspending Bo Leaf. Boom! Just so much strength on display from Bo Dallas. I thought that would have been it for Killian Dain. But as you can see, Killian Dain standing tall. And as the referee holds the championship off to Killian Dain, we have some, I guess we can say we have some very, very bad news regarding the World Tag Team Championship match here tonight. Wait, there's Kalisto. And Kalisto and Lince Dorado, the Lucha Mafia, in the back here. What? Wait, what? So, okay, I'm getting word in my headset that... What? Well, Jack Maverick saying he can replace Mustache Mountain. he can replace Mustache Mountain here tonight in the World Tag Team match. He just has to find a tag team partner. Well, we're going to be moving on to the first of our women here on ECW. A fatal 5-way for the ECW Women's Championship is up right now. And the first superstar to compete, Io Shirai. Io Shirai made her name known around Japan. Done so many things done in stardom, wrestling. Just, oh, what the hell? Wait a minute, that's Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. The hell? These two are supposed to be in the match right now. These two former tag team partners in the women's tag team tournament. Both of them are laying waste to each other backstage. I mean, they're supposed to be making their way towards ringside right now. They're supposed to be competing for the championship. And Bianca Belair, oh, no, look at this, grabbing Sasha Banks, and, oh, man, tossing her against the wall. And just, look at this is just ridiculous. Okay, well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word in my ear right now that this match is going to continue as normal, but Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair are going to have to eventually make their way out to the ring. They're going to have to eventually make their way out to the ring so that we can conclude this match. So here comes the second competitor, I guess you could say the fourth competitor of this match. Liv Morgan, going prepared. I mean, she's got a steel chair with her, making the best, making the best of the Extreme concept in this match. I mean, she's got the chair. I mean, fatal 5-way, so there's no disqualifications. So Liv Morgan, you know, she's making herself prepared. She's got the weapons at her disposal. She just has to make sure that that's not going to be used on her. But there you can see Io Shirai on the outside, Liv Morgan in the middle, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair still fighting backstage. And here comes the final participant in this match. Former women's champion. Former women's champion Asuka. I mean, Asuka's Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion. She's done so much for us. She's done so much here in WWE. And Asuka, I mean, she should have competed for the Women's Championship all the way back at Extreme Rules after she and Nikki Cross got into it back after Nikki Cross won the championship. But Asuka was never given her title match. So Asuka, she's got an opportunity of a lifetime. 5 women, one of them are going to walk out as the ECW Women's Champion. And there you can see back here, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks still fighting backstage. I don't know where the hell they are, but both of them are just fighting backstage. I mean, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, they're just, oh man. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, they're going to have to eventually make their way back up to the ring. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the ECW Women's Champion. This match is up for grabs. This championship is about to be on one of these women's waists. And here we go. Oh, Asuka already going at Liv Morgan here. Io Shirai and Asuka are going at each other. This is, and oh man, Io Shirai with a body slam, beautifully just dropping Asuka on her back. And you can just tell these women are all business here tonight. I mean, first women's match here in ECW since the rebranding. And now Io Shirai lifting up Asuka, but Liv Morgan grabbing her down for an Edge-O-Matic, dropping her. And look at this now, Asuka dropping Io Shirai on her back of her head with a German suplex. And now Liv Morgan going after Asuka. Liv Morgan, she's got her, drops Asuka with a DDT. And now, look at this, Liv Morgan to the outside, look at this, tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. And now, wait a minute, Liv Morgan, she's got Asuka, what the hell, look at this, rolling up Asuka. Look at this, getting into the bridge. But Asuka able to get the kick out. And Io Shirai now looking at Asuka. Uh-oh, Io Shirai. Look at this dragon suplex. Beautifully delivered. And now Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, they're getting closer to the ring. But right now, Sasha Banks, I would say that they have the advantage, but they really don't. I mean, they're still relaying damage nonetheless. And look at this, just Sasha Banks just throwing Bianca into those equipment boxes backstage. Oh, and look at this now, Bianca Belair just throwing her. I mean, this match is officially underway. I don't even know if Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks know that this match is already in progress. So they're definitely gonna have a lot more to them as soon as they get out here. And Liv Morgan and Asuka, they're in the middle of the ring. Io Shirai just trying to recover on the outside. Liv Morgan looking at Asuka. Uh-oh. Liv Morgan, look at this, has Asuka right where she wants her. Uh-oh, Liv Morgan, huge arm drag from the top rope. And look at this now, Liv Morgan into the pinfall. Shoulders are down, but no. Asuka able to kick out. Remember, this is elimination. If you, uh-oh, wait a minute, what is this now? Io Shirai, look at this butterfly backbreaker delivered from Io Shirai. And now Io, oh, look at this, pushing Liv Morgan into the corner. What in the hell does she have in mind here? Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, what is this now? Io Shirai, beautiful, just throwing Liv Morgan right down to her back on the outside. And look at this now, Io Shirai with the crossface in the middle of the ring. Crossface in the middle of the ring. Liv Morgan may have nowhere to go. But wait a minute. Oh, Liv Morgan able to roll out of it. Oh, and a kick to the gut from Liv Morgan. And oh, Asuka tried to attack Liv. But Liv Morgan, oh, shit. Oh, look at this. Io Shirai with a drop kick to the back of the head. And just drapes Liv across the bottom, the middle rope. And look at this now. Oh, Liv Morgan now just wrenching the arm. Just wrenching the arm around the rope. And now, Io Shirai going to the top rope, to the second rope, telling Asuka to get up to her feet. And look at this, Liv Morgan gets up to hers. Missile drop kick delivered from Io Shirai. And wait a minute now, here comes Liv Morgan. Uh-oh, rolling back into it. Look at this. Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Throwing Io Shirai the other way. But there you go, backstage, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair still going at it. They're in the production area, getting closer to the ring. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, they've pretty much just been brawling this entire time. And look at this now, Liv Morgan with the guillotine locked in on Asuka. And now Io Shirai to the top rope. Oh! But Asuka able to get the one up on Io Shirai. Just deadly drive all the way to the middle of the ring. And oh, Asuka trying to go for a spinning roundhouse kick. And oh, Liv Morgan right to the face. And tried to go for a drop kick, but he moved out of the way. And oh, Liv Morgan, look at this. Kick to the gut. And Liv Morgan, 201 face breaker. 201 face breaker. And look at this now. Io Shirai, she's on the top rope. Look at this. Asai moonsault. Asai moonsault. Shoulders are down. Asuka could be put away. And Asuka has been eliminated. Io Shirai and Liv Morgan continue. And there's Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair making their way towards the ring. Asuka's been eliminated. This is now a fatal four-way elimination match. I mean, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, they're just both going at it on the stage here. And look at it. Oh, what the hell? Look at this. Bianca Belair. Oh! Huge air raid neck breaker on the outside. Just drops her. And Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks still fighting on the stage, on the ramp area. And Liv Morgan and Io Shirai both still fighting in the middle of the ring. I mean, they're both just always, everybody's going at it. I'm kind of confuzzled here. I don't even know if that's a word, but I mean, 5 women in the middle of the ring for the ECW Women's Championship has got to be a lot. But Bianca Belair lifting up Sasha Banks, drops her for the KOD. KOD onto the ramp. Sasha Banks, she may be out here. And Bianca Belair now, look at this, going on top of the ring. Io Shirai's got that crossface locked in on Liv Morgan once again. But once again, Liv Morgan able to roll out of it. Bianca Belair's on the top rope. Nobody notices. Bianca Belair, huge Hurricane Rana, throwing her legs right off of Liv Morgan. And now, oh, huge uppercut from Io Shirai, attacking Bianca Belair. But Bianca, she's coming back even further. Bianca Belair looking at Io Shirai right in the face. And now Bianca lifts her up. Air raid neck breaker, dropping Io Shirai on her neck. Oh no, and look at this. Dose, boom! Dropping Liv Morgan with an air raid neck breaker. Io Shirai on the outside. Io Shirai on the outside. Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair just fighting in the middle of the ring. So much on the line. I mean, they're about to make history. Whoever walks out of this match, the champion. And look at this now, Io Shirai. She's in the outside. Look at this. What the hell? Io Shirai going through the middle rope, taking out Liv Morgan in the process. But Liv just kicks right back up to her feet. And now, what the hell? Liv Morgan. Oh, man. Reverse DDT, drops her onto the backbreaker. Oh, and Io Shirai does the exact same thing. Io Shirai and Liv Morgan just fighting each other. And wait a minute. Io Shirai. Oh! Slamming Liv Morgan's face into the apron. And what the hell is this? Oh! Butterfly face buster delivered from Io Shirai. But Bianca Belair is going to take control. And throws Io Shirai right into the apron. And now Bianca Belair taking the control. But Io Shirai looks like she's gonna go under the ring. She's got a kendo stick in hand. Oh, just wrenching it across the stomach of Bianca Belair. And oh, Liv Morgan immediately going after Io Shirai. Io, look at this. Oh, huge chop delivered from Io Shirai, and Liv Morgan fighting. And look at this, lifts her up. But Io lands her, drops her with a reverse DDT. And look at this now, Bianca Belair staring down. Oh, look at this. Kendo stick in hand. But wait a minute. Bianca Belair says, I got a weapon of my own, using that ponytail to her advantage. Just whipping Io Shirai right in the chest. And oh, Bianca Belair still using the kendo stick to her advantage. Bianca Belair, she's got something in mind. But Bianca Belair putting Liv Morgan on the site. But Liv Morgan moved out of the way. Bianca Belair goes crashing down to the outside. And Io drops her for a suplex in the middle of the ring. But Liv Morgan just kips right back up to her feet and drops her right down. And now Liv Morgan, look at this. She's got Io Shirai right where she wants her. Drops her with an elbow. And now Liv Morgan throwing her off of the ropes. And oh, what the hell? Drops her with a drop toe hold. And look at that, just balancing across Io Shirai's back. But now all three of these women just going at each other, not even allowing them to get any moves in. Just everybody's just going after each other. And Bianca Belair and Io Shirai, look at this, just right to the outside. And look at this, Sasha Banks just got right back up to her feet. Bianca Belair, what the hell? Look at this, Bianca. But wait a minute, what the hell? Where did Sasha come from? Look at this, Tower of Doom. Boom! Sasha Banks just immediately wrenching and getting in the way. Just getting in the way of Bianca Belair's move. Io Shirai goes to the outside and recovers. But Sasha Banks is back into this match. And she's taking care of Bianca Belair here and right now. And Sasha Banks just delivering punishment among Bianca Belair. And Sasha, right to the face. Oh, look at this, tried to go for a roundhouse kick, but Bianca Belair moves out of the way. Bianca lifts up Sasha, drops her for a suplex. Bianca Belair, look at this, grabbing the head and just throwing her head to the ground. Bianca Belair, I cannot believe that Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair are still going. I mean, they've taken a lot more punishment than the two in this match. Bianca Belair, she's got Sasha Banks up. She could be going for the KOD. But, wait a minute. Bianca, she's struggling, but Sasha, look at this, punches to the back of the head. Sasha Banks lands on her feet. Drops her with the Meteorola. Sasha Banks could have Bianca Belair right where she wants her. But Sasha Banks not able to put her down. So Bianca Belair just Oh, Sasha Banks with a slap across the face of Bianca. And now Sasha Banks looking at Bianca Belair in the face, into the corner with the knees. Sasha Banks just looking Bianca Belair in the face. Sasha lifts up Bianca. Uh-oh. Sasha Banks grabbing the head, drops her down for a running bulldog in the middle of the ring. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Uh-oh. Sasha Banks, look at this, going for a snap suplex. Snap suplex against Bianca Belair. And Sasha Banks is getting back into this match. She could have it. Drops her. All of these women fighting for the same prize. And they're going to do whatever it takes as Sasha Banks goes off for an elbow. From the top rope. Bianca Belair. Oh, Sasha Banks comes in with a right hand. And Sasha Banks with a kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Sasha bankrupt. Drops Bianca Belair with bankrupt. Sasha Banks could have it done. Bianca Belair, it could be done. But Bianca Belair able to get the kick out. Io Shirai and Liv Morgan still recovering on the outside. Both of these women are just giving each other. Uh-oh. Bianca Belair lifts up Sasha. Look at this, doing some squats before she delivers that running power slam. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, they are just always going at each other. Bianca Belair throwing Sasha off, drops her for a hip toss. Bianca Belair, look at this, just pulling Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring. Oh, just a soccer kick to the abdomen. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. I'm just confused. Bianca Belair and Sasha, they were such good friends. What the hell? Bianca Belair lifts her up. Oh! Alley-oop facebuster from Bianca Belair. The up and over from the EST of ECW. And look at this now. Bianca Belair. 450 splash. 450 splash. Sasha Banks could be done. Shoulders are down. But Sasha... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Bianca Belair says, I'm not done. Bianca Belair still has a bunch of her other opponents. I would just say pin Sasha and get rid of it. And oh, what the hell? Sasha Banks lands right on her feet off of that body slam. And now Sasha Banks, look at this. She rolls Bianca Belair into the bank statement. The bank statement is locked in. Bianca Belair could be put away here. Sasha Banks is just wrenching it in. But Bianca, look at this, rolling Sasha Banks over. Shoulders are down. 2. Can she get it? Sasha Banks has been eliminated. And Bianca Belair just laughing at Sasha. Look at this. Sasha Banks just rolled into the pinfall. Wasn't even expecting it. And Bianca Belair able to get the one up on Sasha. Sasha Banks has already left. And Liv Morgan going to the top rope, drops her for a drop kick. Bianca Belair moves out of the way. Sasha Banks didn't even want to go towards the stage. She just left through the crowd. She's pissed. But now Bianca Belair, uh-oh, look at this. Oh, she's lifting up Liv Morgan into that chicken wing. And just slams her down to her face. Io Shirai still trying to recover from that superplex Tower of Doom that she just took earlier. And Liv Morgan now, uh-oh. Liv Morgan's got something in mind. Throwing Bianca Belair off of the ropes. Look at this, rolling her over. Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Io Shirai. All three of these women still in this match. The winner is going to walk out as ECW Women's World Champion. And uh-oh, what is this? Liv Morgan, oh! Liv Morgan just throwing Bianca Belair's face into her boot. And throws her face right into the apron with that running bulldog. And now Liv Morgan, oh. And uh-oh, wait a minute. Liv Morgan rolling Bianca Belair. She's got her in the guillotine. Liv Morgan's got Bianca Belair into the guillotine. Liv Morgan just wrenching it in. Liv Morgan could have Bianca put away, but Bianca using her power, using all of the power, throws her off. And uh-oh, Bianca picks up her hair. Just whips Liv Morgan right in the chest. I mean, Bianca Belair, she's got a weapon of her own. I mean, that's definitely got to be something. Uh-oh, and look at this now. Bianca lifts her up with a chicken wing and just throws her. Bianca Belair just looking Liv Morgan right in the face. Liv Morgan's trying to recover, but uh-oh, Liv throws her right into the corner. And Liv Morgan, look at this, off the ropes, throws her away. Liv Morgan, oh, look at this, twisting right into it. Beautifully done. And look at this now, Bianca Belair still recovering. Liv Morgan going to the top rope. Liv Morgan's got something in mind here, but here comes Io Shirai. Io Shirai just comes in with a deadly drive, throwing Liv Morgan right off of the top rope. And now all three of these women are in the ring. Now all it's got to take is two more falls, and one of these women are going to walk out as the ECW Women's Champion. And uh-oh, Liv Morgan, uh-oh. Look at this, lifts up Bianca, drops her for a full Nelson facebuster. Shoulders are down. Can we see it here? But Bianca able to get the quick pinfall. Able to get the quick kick out. And, oh, wait a minute. What the hell? The hell is that? It looked like Io Shirai just pulled out a metal pipe. And uh-oh. And that's a table. Io Shirai just pulled out a table from under the ring. And while Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair are laying waste to each other in the middle of the ring, Io Shirai's just loading the arsenal, just pulling whatever the hell she can from under the ring. And here we go. I don't know what. Oh man, Io Shirai's got that metal pipe. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just hard metal just going against the skull of Liv Morgan. And now Io Shirai and Bianca Belair are just fighting each other. Uh-oh, Bianca Belair. Oh, she's got something in mind. But uh-oh. And Io Shirai drops her straight down. And now Liv Morgan. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Hopping right over Bianca Belair. Going into the crossbody. Shoulders are down. But Io Shirai able to get the kick out. And now, uh-oh, Bianca Belair. Oh, wait a minute. Tried to hit her with that pipe. But Liv Morgan comes in. And now she's just laying waste to Bianca Belair with that metal pipe. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Io Shirai's right behind Liv. Oh! And Io Shirai, she's got something in mind. Uh-oh. Io Shirai drops her with a body slam. And now, uh-oh. Io Shirai and Bianca Belair are just fighting. Bianca Belair right into the corner. And Bianca Belair and Io Shirai, they're in the middle of the ring. Liv Morgan recovering. Io Shirai's got something in mind. She's got the crossface locked in on Bianca Belair. Io Shirai, she could be put away here. Io Shirai using the crossface. Bianca Belair rolls out of it and a kick to the gut. And Bianca Belair, uh-oh, she's got something in mind. Lifts her up, drops her for a suplex. And Bianca Belair, she's got something in mind, going for the pinfall. Shoulders are down, but no. And now, uh-oh, Bianca Belair, she's got Io Shirai right where she wants her. And look at this now, Liv Morgan, she's just going under the ring and loading the arsenal on the other side. And uh-oh, Bianca Belair, oh, God, Bianca Belair just throwing that pipe. And uh-oh, Liv Morgan's got her trusty chair in hand. Oh, face first, just wrapping that chair around the face of Bianca Belair. Liv Morgan brought that chair out here for a reason, and she's going to use it. And oh, Liv Morgan slides right in. Slides right through, and oh, Io Shirai dropping Liv Morgan with a reverse neckbreaker, or backbreaker into a neckbreaker combo on the outside, in the middle of the ring. Io Shirai has got Liv Morgan right where she wants her, and oh, wait a minute, oh, Liv Morgan with a kick to the gut, and now Liv Morgan looking at her, oh, flying clothesline just knocking Io Shirai down. Liv Morgan just looking Io Shirai right in the face. But Io Shirai and Liv Morgan fighting in the middle of the ring. Io Shirai's got something in mind here. Io Shirai with a clothesline to the outside. But wait a minute, you should probably watch out. As Bianca Belair just gets sent to the outside with a shoulder check. Bianca Belair just lands right down on her feet. But Io Shirai goes right through the middle rope, taking out Liv Morgan in the process. And wait a minute now. Io Shirai in the middle of the ring. Bianca Belair. Uh-oh. Bianca Belair and Io Shirai, they're in the middle of the ring. They're going to start fighting. Oh, right to the face. And Io Shirai and Bianca Belair both fighting in the middle of the ring. Liv Morgan just watching on the outside. We're not just going to let anything of this slide. And I apologize if it seems like I'm out of breath, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't really know what to say. All three of these women are just using all of the weapons that they can, using all of the stuff that's under the ring, just using anything that they can to lay waste to each other. And Io Shirai, and wait a minute, tried to lock in the crossface, but Liv Morgan broke it up for some reason. And Io just drops her right in the face with a huge right hand. And now Io Shirai, roundhouse kick from Io Shirai, knocking Liv Morgan. She may have knocked Liv Morgan out there. And Liv Morgan rolls to the outside, recovering. Io Shirai setting up that table on in the corner. Bianca Belair, she's got something in mind. Dragon, Jesus. I think she may have got her leg wrapped up on the bottom rope there. And now Liv Morgan, as she's trying to get back up to her feet, Io Shirai, she's got Bianca Belair. What in the hell does she have in mind? Draping Bianca Belair across that table. Io Shirai, look at this now. Io Shirai's gonna go to the top rope. What does she have in mind here? Bianca Belair. Oh no, this is not good. Asai moonsault through the table. Through the table. And look at this. Liv Morgan scrambles into a pinfall. Shoulders are down. Bianca Belair has been eliminated. It is down to the final two. Io Shirai or Liv Morgan is going to walk out ECW Women's Champion. And Liv Morgan, look at this, rolling Io Shirai into the guillotine. The guillotine is locked in. Io Shirai may not have anywhere to go. Io Shirai, look at this, fighting back. Io Shirai struggling to get out. And there she goes, she pushes off Liv Morgan. And Io Shirai, look at this, lifts up that chair. Directly to the abdomen. And look at this, drops her right onto the chair with a DDT. Beautifully delivered, as Io Shirai and Liv Morgan are the final two in this match. And Io Shirai delivers a Hurricane Rana. The ECW Women's Championship. These women are about to make history. Whoever wins this match is going to be the first ever ECW Women's Champion. And Io Shirai comes in with a Meteorola, dropping Liv Morgan in the middle of the ring. And man, I don't think Io Shirai doesn't seem like she has enough left. But she goes to the top rope as Io Shirai prepares for the Asai moonsault. But Liv Morgan kicks up right to her feet and drops her down with an enziguri. Liv Morgan now, look at this. She's got Io Shirai on the top rope. And Io Shirai with a counter. Headbutt. And delivers a headbutt right to the chest. Diving headbutt to the chest. And now Io Shirai, she's on the offense. She's got Liv Morgan right where she wants her. Drops her down. And now Io Shirai wrapping the legs around into the Koji clutch. She's got Liv Morgan locked in. Liv Morgan may not have anywhere to go. Liv Morgan, she's struggling. She's trying to get back into it. But with an elbow directly to the eye. Liv Morgan, she's got Io Shirai on the ropes. She's got Liv Morgan right where she wants her. And we're at a tie-in here. Io Shirai pushing Liv Morgan off. And fires away with an elbow. And fires away with another right hand. And look at this now. Liv Morgan off the ropes, throws a... look at this. Beautiful athleticism from Io Shirai. Back handspring into a front dropkick. And Io Shirai, now she's got the upper hand on, Liv Morgan at this moment. And Io Shirai, Liv Morgan kicks right back up to her feet. And now Liv Morgan firing away with those right hands and comes in with an enziguri, knocking Io Shirai right out. Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Sasha Banks, they have to be watching backstage, so wonder who are they going to be challenging. Who is going to be at the top of the mountain? And Io Shirai delivers a Hurricane Rana. And now Io Shirai, Io Shirai, I don't like where this is going. Io Shirai to the outside. But Liv Morgan moved right out of the way. Io Shirai came crashing and burning. And now Liv Morgan throwing Io Shirai back into the ring. Io Shirai, she may have taken a big fall with that one. Kick to the gut, as now Liv Morgan fires away. Drops her with the 201 face breaker. Liv Morgan, she's got Io Shirai right where she wants her. Shoulders are down. We have a new ECW Women's Champion. What a match from 5 amazing competitors. This was the first elimination. Liv Morgan and Io Shirai tagging up, delivering the face breaker and into the Asai moonsault to eliminate Asuka. Liv Morgan and Io Shirai, even though they had to team up during this match, that KOD from Sasha to Sasha Banks. And look at this, just beautifully delivered. Look at that, just boom, Tower of Doom delivered. And look at that, Asai moonsault through the table. Liv Morgan's gonna take advantage of that, get her into the pinfall. And that allowed Liv Morgan and Io Shirai to finish off this match. And what can I say? Both of them put on one hell of a showing, but it was Liv Morgan who was successful, and she was the one to walk out with the beautiful ECW Women's Championship. I mean, Liv Morgan at the top of the game. She's at the top of the game. She's the head of the ECW Women's Division. This has to be a bittersweet moment for Liv Morgan as she holds up that title above her head. Liv Morgan just cannot believe it. Liv Morgan has walked away the ECW Women's Champion, and she now is the queen of the women's division. And what the hell? That's Toni Storm! We haven't seen Toni Storm since the Mae Young Classic when she lost to Shayna Baszler. And Toni Storm making her way towards the ring. What the hell is she doing here? And Toni Storm getting into the ring. Oh, what the hell? Toni Storm got Liv Morgan. No, Storm Zero. Storm Zero from Toni Storm. Well, now we know what Toni Storm was here for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today we mentioned the fact that Mustache Mountain was attacked by the Guild, and we finally have some video footage here as Titus O'Neil. You can see him attacking Trent Seven in the back locker room earlier today, and also this other video clip that we found. We found Eric Young attacking Tyler Bate in the parking lot, and as you can see, Tyler Bate just taking a full deadly drive on the outside, on that straight concrete, the asphalt. And look at this, to add insult to injury, Eric Young lifting him up, boom, dropping him with young blood. And you can just see Tyler Bates' face in that crimson mask. And we're going to be moving on to our next match, which is going to be the World Tag Team Championship match. But does Jack Maverick have a tag partner? Oh. Well, it looks like Jack got changed into his ring gear and was still struggling to look for an opponent, or look for a tag team partner rather, as here comes the first part of this tag team match, Lucha Mafia. Kalisto and Lince Dorado going to be representing the Lucha Mafia here tonight. Gran Metalik still recovering from an attack from the Guild last week on ECW, and now Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik, or Lince Dorado and Kalisto rather, have the opportunity to pick up championship gold for their tag team. I mean, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So with Mustache Mountain out of the way, I mean, I don't know though. I wouldn't say that this is an advantage though, because they still have to, you know, they're still stuck at a crossroads. They have no idea who they're facing tonight. All they know is that they're facing Jack Maverick. I mean, Jack Maverick, the guy's only had 2 matches. He defeated Johnny Curtis in his debut match, and then he competed in the Gauntlet where he got his ass handed to him by Bobby Lashley. So you gotta think maybe the Lucha Mafia have a little bit more of an advantage over their opponents here tonight. But there you can see Jack Maverick coming out. He's got his ring gear on. He's got himself ready. I mean, Jack Maverick's got to be prepared. I mean, his first title match here in ECW, and I don't even think he's got a tag team. I don't even think he's ever been in a tag team match. I mean, it's this new guy. He doesn't really, we don't know what he's capable of. So we just gotta wait and see if Jack Maverick can deliver. And as you can see, the ropes finally fixed after moving the white rope up to symbolize the women's wrestling division. And what the hell? No way. No. Are you kidding me? No. It can't be. Is it really? It's Jeff freaking Hardy! We have not seen Jeff Hardy since he lost the United States Championship to Finn Balor all the way back in Season 2. Jeff Hardy was injured by Mojo Rawley after being thrown into the stairs, separated his shoulder, and was out for a few months. But it looks like Jeff Hardy was just backstage, and Jack Maverick just luckily found somebody who was willing to to tag up with him here tonight. And what an amazing partner. I mean, Jeff Hardy's a veteran in tag team wrestling. I mean, the Hardy Boys, the New Brood. I mean, the man knows how to do tag team wrestling. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are the ECW World Tag Team Championships. Those are going to be defended right now, as Lince Dorado and Jack Maverick are going to be starting off for their match. And here we go. Lince Dorado and Jack Maverick immediately starting out. As you can see, Lucha Mafia clearly in the art of the Lucha art. Jack Maverick, we haven't really seen enough of him. We can't really define his style. But now, as you can see, Jack Maverick getting him into a little bit of a collar and elbow tie-up here. But Lince Dorado going right back into a hammerlock. He's got Jack Maverick right on the ropes. But look at this now. Lince Dorado now stuck in the hammerlock. Kalisto cheering on his opponent, or on his tag team partner. And look at this now. Jack Maverick rolling right out of it. Oh, and look at this. Back to another tie-up. But look at this. Lince rolls him back. And look, gets right back into it. See, this match, you got to think. World Tag Team Championships on the line. I mean, we just saw Liv Morgan win the ECW Women's Championship. And Killian Dain retain his ECW World Television Championship. And after this, we're going to see the main event, the ECW World Championship, going to be... Oh, what the hell? Look at this. Boom! Threw him right over his hip and just delivers a knee. And like I said, we're going to see an ECW Championship main event here tonight. Extreme Rules match for the ECW World title. Apollo Crews going to be taking on Sami Zayn. And look at this now. Jack Maverick gets sent into the corner. There's the tag in the Kalisto. And look at this. Kalisto rolls in. And Lince Dorado with a kick to the back. And look at this now. Kalisto rolls him in and delivers a big splash. Shoulders are down. Jack Maverick could be put away. But Kalisto still got a lot of fight in him. Both of these men still have a lot of fight in them. It hasn't been going long, but we can tell that there's got to be a lot to it. There's got to be a lot more. Oh, look at this now. Kalisto lifting up Jack Maverick into a powerbomb. Jack Maverick rolls himself over. Rolls Kalisto into a pinfall. Shoulders are down, but no. Jack Maverick rolls out of it and delivers a shot right to the face of Kalisto. And as you can see, Jeff Hardy in the corner there. Oh, and what the hell? Look at this. Jack Maverick delivering a Tiger Bomb. Beautifully delivered. And just like I said, Jeff Hardy's Jeff Hardy's a veteran in tag team wrestling. So Jack Maverick's definitely got the right tag team partner when it came down to it. And look at this now. Here's the tag in. Jeff Hardy immediately coming into this match as Jack Maverick. Jeff Hardy drops the elbow on the back. And another elbow. And now Jeff Hardy taking control of Kalisto. I mean, all of these men have shown some sort of high-flying capabilities. I mean, Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, the daredevil that he is. I mean, Kalisto and the Lucha Mafia in general just know how to fly. And Lince Dorado able to get the tag in, and there's a single leg drop kick to drop down Jeff Hardy. And now Lince, what does he have in mind here? Lince powers himself over for a sunset flip power bomb. Beautifully delivered. And Jack Maverick now, he's on the ropes. But Lince Dorado dropping the DDT on Jeff Hardy in the middle of the ring. Lince Dorado delivering a missile drop kick delivered by Jeff Hardy, or to Jeff Hardy rather. And as Lince Dorado's got the offense. We'll curse at the commentator now as Jeff Hardy lifting up. Look at this. Dropping Lince Dorado with a gourd buster in the middle of the ring. And Jeff Hardy now, what does he have in mind? And Jeff Hardy throws him right into his corner. And Jeff Hardy, there's a tag in to Jack Maverick. What do they have in mind here? Jeff Hardy known for his tag team abilities. And, look at this. Beautiful teamwork there from Jack Maverick and Jeff Hardy now. And look at this now. Jack Maverick taking control. Look at this. Delivering those hard shots. Those hard shots to Lince Dorado. And just delivering more and more. As Lince Dorado now. Man. Bending the arm back. And look at this now. Just, drops the knees. Right on Lince Dorado's chest. And, man. Pay dirt delivered. And now it looks like Lince Dorado is trying to go for a tag here. But Lince Dorado, he's trying to get rid of Jack Maverick before he's able to get that pin. And wait a minute, what is this now? Lince Dorado, look at this, off of the ropes for a stunner. Huge springboard stunner. Shoulders are down. Can he see it here? Is he going to walk away? But no. Not even a count of 2. Lince Dorado. Uh-oh. Lince Dorado. He's got Jack Maverick right where he wants him. Well, spoke too soon, I guess. Well, now Jack Maverick. Look at this. Telling Lince Dorado to get up to his feet. And delivers a huge knee strike. Just knocked him right back down. As Lince Dorado now gets lifted up into a body slam. But Lince Dorado lands on his feet. As Lince, look at this. Right into the corner. And Lince Dorado, there's the tag in the Kalisto. Lince Dorado, what does he have in mind? Lince, oh, look at this. Double hip toss. And a double kick. I mean, the Lucha Mafia has definitely got an advantage. They definitely got an advantage tag team wise. And now Kalisto, oh man. Huge beauty shot attacking Jack Maverick. And oh, Kalisto with a crucifix. Jesus, both of these guys know how to rock a move. Oh! Kalisto delivering a Listo kick to the face of Jack Maverick. And now Kalisto throwing Jack Maverick into the corner. He's got something in mind here. And Kalisto, look at this. Puts Jack Maverick on the top rope. Oh my God. The height on that. And what the hell? Oh my God. Did you see that? Kalisto tried to go for a Hurricane Rana. His leg slipped off. And Jack Maverick delivers a top rope elbow drop. And now he gets the tag into Jeff Hardy. And Jeff Hardy with a twist of fate. Jeff Hardy delivers the twist of fate. And now Hardy's going to the top rope. But wait a minute. Lince stops him and throwing Jeff Hardy off of the top rope. Well scouted by the Lucha Mafia, knowing that Jeff Hardy was going to go for the Swanton. But Lince, shooting star press from the other side of the ring. Taking out Jeff Hardy. But here comes Jack Maverick. He's attacking Lince Dorado. Trying to get Jeff Hardy away. And wait a minute. Wait, I don't think Maverick notices. Wait, shoulders are down, but Jeff Hardy gets the shoulder up. And Jack Maverick spears Lince Dorado to the outside. Good Lord. So much happened in that couple of seconds, and oh my God! It looked like Kalisto was gonna jump off of over the top rope to attack Jack Maverick, but instead faking him out and attacking Jeff Hardy. And wait a minute now. Oh, Kalisto. Oh, Kalisto. He's gripped. And wait a minute. Look at him. Kalisto. Oh, Kalisto just got punched in the face by Jack Maverick. And Jeff Hardy delivering a reverse DDT. But here comes Kalisto in the middle of the ring as Kalisto locking on the Kalisto clutch. The Kalisto clutch is locked in. Jeff Hardy has nowhere to go. Kalisto locking it in. Kalisto, he could pick up the win here for the Lucha Mafia. But Jeff Hardy gets up. Jeff Hardy rolls right out of it. And now Jeff Hardy, he's got something in mind. Looking at Kalisto. Oh, but Kalisto throws away the arm. As Kalisto now, he's got something in mind. And look at that, Kalisto's just looking at him. And oh, Jeff Hardy delivering an elbow to the knee. And now Kalisto, look at this, he's got something in mind here. Jeff Hardy and Kalisto looking at each other in the face. Kalisto throwing Jeff Hardy into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and now Kalisto, he's got Jeff Hardy right where he wants him. And Kalisto, look at the strength, putting Jeff Hardy on the top rope. And wait a minute, what does Kalisto have in mind here? Kalisto, huge victory roll from the top rope. Shoulders are down. Kalisto could have the win here for his team. But no, Jeff Hardy kicks out and Lince Dorado taking out Jack Maverick. And now Kalisto, he's got Jeff Hardy right where he wants him. And look at this, we might be seeing a double team here. Kalisto and Lince, huge double suplex delivered. And Jeff Hardy now. And now Jeff Hardy, oh wait a minute, Kalisto, second rope. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Phoenix splash from Kalisto. Hardy moves out of the way. Jeff Hardy's got something in mind here. As Jeff Hardy throwing Lince Dorado over the ropes. And now Jeff Hardy, look at this, throwing Kalisto down. Oh, and knocks him right in the head. But now Lince Dorado, look at this, he's on the top rope. What the hell? Jeff Hardy caught him midair. Lince tried to go for a Hurricane Rana. Jeff Hardy catches him midair, drops him with an alley-oop facebuster. And now Jeff Hardy, he's got the one-up on Kalisto here. He's got his team on lock right now. As Jeff Hardy now throwing Kalisto towards the ropes. Oh! Huge decapitator from Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff Hardy, he's got something in mind here. Let's wait. Jeff Hardy. He's going to go to the top rope. Jeff Hardy. He's going to go to the top rope. He's got Kalisto right in the bottom of his hand. As now Jeff Hardy, he's got something in mind here. But wait a minute. Jeff Hardy. Swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy with the Swanton. And now, wait. What the hell? Wait. Jeff Hardy telling Jack to get up here. Jack isn't listening. As Jack Maverick delivers a huge full Nelson back drag. He's telling Jack Maverick to get in the ring and help him, but nope, but he's not listening. Jack Maverick, and look at this now. Jeff Hardy taking too much time going into the pinfall. Kalisto gets the shoulder up. He kicks out of the Swanton. Jeff Hardy's definitely pissed off. He's telling Jack Maverick to stay on the ropes and just do your business. And then wait a minute. Oh, what the hell? Jeff Hardy just attacked Jack Maverick. What the hell? He just punched Jack Maverick in the head. He's your tag partner. And look at this now. Jack Maverick thrown into the ring. Kalisto's just watching. And oh! Lince Dorado taking a shot at him. Lince Dorado taking a shot. Jeff Hardy just, oh, trying to stay on. But oh, look at this now. Kalisto delivers a huge bicycle beauty shot. And look at this now. Kalisto can't believe it. Jeff Hardy just said, roll me up. What? Wait, Kalisto rolling Jeff Hardy over. The Lucha Mafia just won the World Tag Team Champions, but Jeff Hardy said to pin me. I mean, what the hell just happened? Jeff Hardy, look at that, just Jeff Hardy delivering the twist of fate. And then if he would have went to the Swanton, he would have been able to pick up the win there, but Lince able to throw him off and able to get rid of him. But Jack Maverick just got betrayed by his tag team partner. Look at that, boom, huge right hand just delivered to the face of Maverick. And here you go, there's your new ECW World Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Mafia, making history as the first champions in over 15 years. But Kalisto and Lince Dorado celebrating in the middle of the ring as they hold up their World Tag Team Championships high. And Jeff Hardy, he's on the outside here. I mean, look at this, there you go, there's Jeff Hardy. And wait a minute, oh, the Lucha Mafia is going to get the hell out of here. And Jeff Hardy now, he's got Jack Maverick in the middle of the ring. Jeff Hardy's not happy. Jeff Hardy just, oh no, Jeff Hardy's got a bat. Oh my God. Jeff Hardy just hitting Jack Maverick in the face with a baseball bat. And oh. And now Jeff Hardy just throwing the bat down. And now Jeff Hardy, he's got Jack Maverick in the drop zone as Jeff Hardy, top rope, Swanton! You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Jeff Hardy just turned his back on the WWE Universe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you see ECW live on pay-per-view, it will be Living Dangerously. And that will be in 2 months' time, right beside the No Way Out SmackDown pay-per-view, right after the Royal Rumble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews go one-on-one for the ECW World Championship right now. Sami Zayn did the most work to get his championship shot here tonight. Won the gauntlet match 2 weeks ago on ECW to contend for the championship here tonight. And Apollo Crews, well, he was the first signee. Gave up his United States Championship when he was on SmackDown and basically traded it for a world title shot And after negotiations from Paul Heyman and Shawn Michaels, Apollo Crews was able to be granted that championship shot here tonight. And Sami Zayn, what else is there to say about Sami? Sami has not been really, he hasn't been able to get his feet down here in WWE. And here he is, Apollo Crews, the man of the hour. I mean, the ECW World Heavyweight Championship is the pride and soul of ECW. And Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn are going to put each other through hell if it means walking out with the ECW World Heavyweight Championship around their waist. And Apollo Crews, you can see here that Apollo and Sami Zayn are not going to give up. They are both. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Extreme Rules, anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. The first man to make their opponent pin, submit, or by a knockout, they will be the winner. And they will walk out the ECW World Champion. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the pride and soul of ECW. And here we go. Sami Zayn in the top left, Apollo Crews in the bottom right. Here we go. The main event is underway. And here we go, Sami Zayn already taking Apollo Crews. You can just hear the crowd on the side of Sami Zayn here. I mean, everybody's on the side of Sami Zayn here tonight. Sami Zayn definitely the fan favorite. Apollo Crews, I mean, he doesn't really care about the fans that much anymore. He just wants to walk out with this ECW championship. And there you go, Apollo Crews tried to go for a German. Sami Zayn just rolling himself over. And Sami Zayn comes in with a right hand. As now Sami delivers with a huge clothesline to the outside. And now Sami Zayn, look at this, he's got Apollo Crews on the outside. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts. And wait a minute, what does Sami have in mind here? Sami Zayn, oh my god! Missile dropkick to the outside, knocking Apollo Crews right down to his back. Sami Zayn and Apollo, both of these guys are known for their athletic ability. But are they going to be able to get extreme? I mean, the match has only been going on for 2 minutes and we're already outside. I mean, Apollo Crews and Sami, they're both going to... Oh, whoa! Apollo Crews throwing Sami Zayn over the barricade. And now Apollo Crews is going to follow suit. They're among the ECW crowd here tonight as Sami Zayn and Apollo... Oh! Apollo Crews attacking Sami. And now Apollo delivers a huge right hand to Sami Zayn. Apollo Crews and Sami, I mean, both of these guys are just... Oh! Sami Zayn just delivers a right... Oh! And delivers another right elbow to the face of Apollo Crews. And they're just making themselves known here tonight. I mean, if they wanted to get hardcore, they're going to have to leave the ring. I mean, Sami Zayn, a former NXT champion. Apollo Crews, former United States champion. Oh! Apollo delivers a right hand. And now Apollo Crews, he's got something in mind here. Sami Zayn throwing away the hand and just throwing Apollo Crews right into that area blocked off so the fans are not able to get into it. But now Sami Zayn picks up that trash can. And now, as Apollo Crews gets to his feet, you should probably watch out. Sami Zayn just to wrap that trash can around the head of Apollo Crews. And now Sami Zayn just looking Apollo in the face as he pulls Apollo Crews up to his feet. Oh! Throws him right onto the equipment box. And now Apollo Crews trying to find a standing as Sami Zayn lifts up Apollo and try to go for a power slam. But Apollo rolls out and swipes him down with a Russian leg sweep. And now Apollo and Sami Zayn. Oh! Apollo Crews and Sami. Oh, man, Apollo Crews just slamming the face of Sami Zayn onto that steel barricade. And Apollo Crews now, he's got something in mind. As Apollo, look at this, drops him with an Olympic slam. Drops him on the Olympic slam on the concrete out there. And Apollo Crews and Sami. Oh! And Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn, they are just both laying waste to each other. But now Sami Zayn throwing him away. Oh my god! Sami Zayn with a drop kick. Just wrapped Apollo Crews on top of that equipment box. And now Apollo and Sami Zayn, they're just wrecking the entire WWE Universe out here. And now there goes Apollo sending Sami Zayn into the barricade, or into the crowd rather. And here comes Apollo. Oh, delivers a right hand to Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn goes flying. Sami Zayn goes flying over the barricade, and Apollo Crews is gonna follow suit. There. Oh man, Apollo Crews delivering a beauty shot, knocking Sami Zayn right out. And now Apollo Crews. Oh no, what does he have in mind here? Apollo Crews has Sami. Oh, Apollo Crews tried to go for a suplex of some kind, but Sami Zayn able to counter. Sami Zayn, he's got something in mind. Sami Zayn. Oh wait. Oh, Apollo Crews just gets caught in the head. Oh, and Apollo, he's got something in mind here. Apollo Crews may have been opened up. Oh, Apollo Crews may have been opened up by Sami Zayn's right hand. And now Apollo Crews, look at this, throwing Sami Zayn across the announce table and just tearing apart the announce table. I don't like the look in the eyes of the bloodied Apollo Crews. I mean Apollo. Oh man. I mean Apollo and Sami both. Oh Jesus! No remorse for Sami Zayn, just taking off the top of the announce table, just slamming it on the head of Sami Zayn. And now, oh wait a minute, what the hell does Apollo Crews have in mind here? Oh my God! Oh! Olympic slam onto the top of the announce table. And now Sami Zayn and Apollo, but Sami Zayn delivers a right hand as Sami Zayn throwing Apollo Crews. And wait, no, Apollo counters with a knee directly to the sternum. And now Apollo Crews has Sami Zayn for something in mind here. Oh, wait a minute. Apollo Crews, he's got Sami Zayn up. Apollo Crews, look at this, lifts up Sami. Huge sit-out powerbomb through the announce table. Sami Zayn just got broken in half through the announce table. And now Apollo Crews just draping Sami up on his shoulders. I mean, he's got something in mind. But wait, no. Oh! Deadly drive on the outside. Almost like a dedication to the ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. But now, Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn. Uh-oh. Apollo Crews has a kendo stick in his hand. I think he wants to see whatever the hell he can get his hands on under that ring. And of course, we got a table. Apollo Crews with that table. And now Apollo Crews still just going under the ring, looking for all the weapons that he can. Apollo Crews pulls out a baseball bat, but Sami Zayn takes it away from him. And now Sami Zayn just breaking the top of the baseball bat on top of the head of Apollo Crews. And now Sami Zayn and Apollo, look at this. Sami Zayn just setting up that table in the corner. But wait a minute, Apollo Crews, oh! Huge Saito suplex, dropping Sami Zayn right on his neck. And now Apollo Crews going back to the outside as Sami Zayn trying to recover on the inside. The referee just looking on. And Apollo Crews has a chair. And no, Apollo Crews wrapping the chair around the head, around the back of Sami Zayn. I don't know what Apollo Crews has in mind here, but he's got that chair really close in vicinity as he delivers an Olympic slam to Sami Zayn. But now Apollo Crews looking at Sami Zayn in the face. Oh! Apollo Crews delivering a chair shot to the head of Sami Zayn, and he may have busted himself open. Oh! And you can just see on the chair Sami Zayn's blood just staring on top. And now, oh, look at that. Apollo Crews tried to hit him in the face with the chair. Sami Zayn moved out of the way, and Sami Zayn moved out of the way once again. Sami Zayn lifts up Apollo. Blue Thunder Bomb onto the chair. Shoulders are down. Apollo Crews could be done, but Sami Zayn not able to get the pinfall there. Apollo Crews gets the kick out. And wait a minute now. Sami Zayn lifts up Apollo, drops him for a package. I don't even know what the hell to call that. Package neck breaker? I don't know. But now, Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews, they're... Sami Zayn, look at this. Apollo pushes him away. Apollo Crews with the chair to the gut and drops him for a DDT on top of the chair. And Apollo Crews, oh no. He's got that chair wrapped around the throat of Sami Zayn. Apollo Crews has that chair wrapped around the throat of Sami Zayn. And Apollo Crews, he's going to go to the top rope. There is too much in mind. Apollo Crews trying to go for a headbutt. But Sami Zayn moves out of the way. Sami Zayn drops Apollo on a body slam. Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews, like I said, both of these men are going to push each other to the limit to walk out as the champion. Apollo throws him up and drops him for a Samoan drop. And Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn counters that chop and into a punch as Sami Zayn throwing Apollo Crews through the middle rope. And wait a minute now, I don't like the look in Sami Zayn's eyes. Sami Zayn looks like he's gonna go fly! Sami Zayn tope con hilo to the outside. Sami Zayn taking out Apollo Crews. Sami Zayn has Apollo right down on the outside. And Sami Zayn now lifts him up, drops him. Good Lord. Like I said, both of these men are going to push each other to the absolute limit if they're going to walk out the ECW World Champion. Sami Zayn, look at this, has Apollo Crews right where he wants him. And now, Sami Zayn, look at this, has Apollo right where he wants him. Sami Zayn to the outside with a crossbody, but Apollo Crews moved out of the way. Apollo Crews moved out of the way as now Apollo throwing Sami back in. But the referee checking on Sami, making sure he's okay. And Sami says he is, but I don't think he is now, as Apollo Crews just keeps wailing away on Sami with the chair. And now, oh no, oh! God, Apollo Crews making the best advantages that he can with that chair. Just wrapping it around wherever he can around Sami. And now Apollo, wait a minute, oh! Apollo Crews grabbed his leg, and Sami Zayn comes in, look at this! Drops him for a sunset flip. Apollo Crews, he may be taken out here as Sami, what the hell does he have in mind here? Sami Zayn going for a half and half suplex, but Apollo Crews counters, and an enziguri. Huge enziguri from Apollo Crews. And wait a minute, Apollo Crews, he has Sami Zayn, cruise control. Shoulders are down, Sami Zayn has been put away, no he hasn't. Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews, both of these men are just going at each other. And Apollo thought he had Sami Zayn put away with the cruise control. But Sami Zayn has more heart and dedication. He is still holding on. And Apollo going for something big. But Sami Zayn kicks Apollo Crews right in the chest. But wait a minute. Oh! Sends Apollo Crews face first into the chair. And wait a minute now. Apollo Crews. Wait a minute. What does he have in mind? Sami Zayn. Look at this. Tope Tomiko. Tope Tomiko into the inside on Apollo Crews. And Sami Zayn now has Apollo Crews in a prone position. But oh no. Sami Zayn. He's got something in mind here. And Sami Zayn now. He's got Apollo. Sami Zayn. What does he have in mind? Sami Zayn. Tower of London. Delivered from Apollo to Apollo Crews. Sami Zayn and Apollo. Oh, Sami just throwing that table to the outside. Sami said, I'm done with this. I'm ready to put away this match. As Sami Zayn drops him down. And Sami Zayn and Apollo delivering those right hands. But Apollo Crews moves out of the way. Drops him with an uppercut. And lifts up Sami Zayn. And oh no! Apollo Crews just sent Sami Zayn to the outside. Apollo Crews just dumping Sami Zayn from inside of the ring to the outside. And Apollo Crews has those stairs. He's got those stairs. I don't know what he's about to do with them. And just throws them aside as he picks up that table. He's been trying to use that table all match. So he's definitely got something in mind here. As Apollo Crews lifting that table up, setting up all the rungs. Sami Zayn is up on his feet. But here comes Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews looking at each other. And wait a minute. Oh, Apollo Crews comes in. But wait a minute. Apollo Crews drops him with a German suplex on the outside. Apollo and Sami, both of these men know what it takes, what it's going to be the world champion. And Apollo Crews Just looking at Sami Zayn as Apollo picks up that chair that he's used so many times throughout this match. Apollo just looking at the face of Sami Zayn. Maybe he's saying he's had enough. And wait a minute now, he's got the bat in his hand. Oh, God. Just hitting Sami Zayn in the face with that bat. And now Apollo Crews. Look at this, looking at Sami Zayn right in the face. And wait a minute, an Olympic slam delivered from Sami Zayn. And Apollo Crews, the ego is never been shorter when it comes to Apollo Crews, as Apollo goes in for a clothesline, but Sami Zayn fights back, and Apollo comes in for another clothesline. And wait a minute now, Sami Zayn, oh! Apollo Crews tried to go for a clothesline into the corner, Sami Zayn moves out of the way. And wait a minute now, Sami Zayn looking at Apollo Crews. What does he have it? Oh! Delivers an uppercut to the face. And wait a minute now. Sami Zayn dropping Apollo Crews. He's got the Koji Clutch locked in. The Koji Clutch is locked in on Apollo. Sami Zayn, he has those legs wrapped around the throat of Apollo. Sami Zayn, he could be walking out the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Apollo Crews, he may not have anywhere to go. But wait a minute. Apollo delivers a huge elbow to the face of Sami Zayn. And wait a minute now, Apollo Crews lifts up Sami, and wait a minute, delivers a suplex. Delivering a huge suplex to Sami Zayn. Apollo Crews, he's still got more than enough in the tank to put away Sami Zayn here. Oh! Huge Death Valley driver delivered to Sami Zayn here. And now Apollo Crews going to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Apollo, huge diving headbutt. Sami Zayn moved out of the way, and now Sami with a huge chair shot to the gut, and Sami drops him with a DDT on the top of the chair. Now Sami Zayn's on top of things. Like Sami Zayn says, he gets shit done, and he doesn't care who he hurts along the way. And Sami's just wailing on Apollo Crews with that chair. And Sami Zayn and Apollo, both of these men, may not have anywhere else to go. What in the hell does Sami Zayn have in mind here? Taking Apollo Crews. Look at this beautiful torpedo DDT to Apollo Crews. And now Sami Zayn looking at Apollo Crews. He's got something in mind here, as Sami throwing Apollo right into the corner and trying to go for a right hand. Apollo Crews throws Sami Zayn into the corner. And now Apollo Crews looking at Sami right in the face. Apollo, second rope, drops him for a knee drop, but Sami Zayn moved right out of the way. And wait a minute now. Oh, what the hell? Wait, Sami Zayn getting rid of that turnbuckle pad. Sami Zayn getting rid of that turnbuckle pad. Completely legal. Completely legal in this match. But Sami Zayn, exploder suplex into the corner. He may not have caught the exposed turnbuckle off of that exposed suplex, or off of that exploder suplex, rather. But he definitely did a good amount of damage as he sends Apollo Crews to the outside. And wait a minute, Sami Zayn. Oh, I don't like the look in the eyes of Sami Zayn as he's telling Apollo Crews to get back up to his feet. What the hell? The Arabian press to the outside! Sami Zayn is not holding back. Apollo Crews, he could not have anything left. And Sami Zayn now, look at this, putting Apollo Crews on the announce table. And wait a minute, what in the hell? Sami Zayn, oh wait a minute, he's going to the top rope. What in the hell does Sami have in mind? Huge elbow drop through the announce table. Apollo Crews has been broken in half. Sami Zayn getting back into the ring. And Apollo Crews, wait a minute, what the hell? Who is that? No. That's Walter! What in the hell is Walter doing here? The ring general! We've seen him been... He's been teasing his... Oh! He's been teasing his debut ever since ECW started. And Walter just delivers a jackknife powerbomb to Sami Zayn. What the hell is going on? The crowd is on their feet. They have no idea what's going on. And wait a minute now. Sami Zayn. Oh, no, no, no. Walter. No. Walter. Don't do it. Walter. Oh, my God. Holy shit is right. Sami Zayn just got powerbombed through the table to the outside by Walter. And Apollo Crews gonna take full advantage of it as he throws Sami Zayn back into the ring. Apollo Crews, wait a minute. Uh-oh, we've seen this. Apollo Crews delivered this on ECW. Cruise Control 2.0. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo Crews is your new ECW champion. What a match from two of wrestling's hottest. Look at this. Just the sit out power bomb delivered through the announce table and the blue thunder bomb onto the chair. I mean, this match was amazing. Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews put up their best. Sami Zayn almost had the win. But the ring Kampf is here. And the ring Kampf has just costed Sami Zayn his opportunity to be the world champion. Look at this. Just look at the distance. Sami Zayn delivered the elbow. And look at that. Walter just going out of nowhere, dropping Sami Zayn on a clothesline. And then look at this. Boom. Just a power bomb through the table from the apron. And Apollo Crews had to finish it off with the Cruise Control 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed ECW's Guilty as Charged. Ladies and gentlemen, that man on your screen in the middle of the ring is the new ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight. We will see you next time on ECW.